I want to start the conversation though. Let's talk about the narcissistic personality and the narcissistic personality disorder, because there is a lot of pop psychology out there. And I'm sure, as you know, there's a lot of, it's a label that gets applied a lot. And I know that, to me, what I've read is that it's either everywhere, every ex-boyfriend we've ever had has been a narcissist, or it's not as common as it seems. And so can you help kind of lay the groundwork on this personality type?
Yeah, it's a great question, and it is an important question because we're seeing the term narcissism now more than ever. And it is being used somewhat generically to describe anyone who behaves in a way that might be somewhat self-centered. And while many people can have narcissistic traits where they do go through perhaps moments, phases in time, or even steadily, they show signs of being self-absorbed or acting entitled, it doesn't necessarily meet the criteria for full-blown narcissistic personality disorder. So we think about narcissism happening along a spectrum, and that there are, in my book I list 13 traits, there are many traits that go into that diagnosis, if you will, or at least building your impressions and realizing that you're in a relationship with a narcissist. And that would include things that are more than just being a little selfish or a little too charming or a little bit of a show-off. Those all inclusive, but also they're demanding. And they do have this sense of, I can have what I want when I want it, how I want it, where I want it. So they can be, extremely demanding and controlling, condescending, and degrading to the people that they're with. They have this sense of needing to be incredibly extraordinary and being approved of and adored for it. They have this impulse to kind of be in this one-upmanship position most of the time. At the severe end of the spectrum, you'll see those that can be aggressive and even violent and abusive. Whereas at the more benign end of the spectrum, they may just be annoying. But still, all in all, the question you're asking yourself is, when I'm in the presence of this person, do I feel present? Do I feel seen? Do I feel understood? Are they asking questions and actually listening to my answers? Do I become erased and weakened and small when I'm in the presence of this person? Those are the questions we ask, and that becomes, a little bit of a guide way to understanding what type of personality I might be dealing with.